right, you awesome music makers. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are soothing souls and making smiles out in the audience, because Lord knows we need it right now. So I hope you guys are doing great. There's just a couple of things I wanted to give you an update. I don't know what I had told you guys. I'm trying to remember what I told you guys last week about my situation with the gigging, solo gigging. It's going good. It seems to be turning around a little bit. As far as booking goes, I don't know how it's going to be with the audience or these venues and restaurants. I don't know if they're going to be busy or not this summer. It's a good question. So I got a call from the 572 Social, which is in the middle of the village. Great place. And they only do outside gigs in the summer, spring and summer, a little bit in fall. And so I had a Saturday night there last summer. You guys probably know. I even got some footage on it. And, oh shit, really? Okay. Probably somebody just slid off the cliff. Anyway, so I ended up doing the Saturdays from 4 to 6, just 2-hour deal. And but I always opened up for the music street band, they call themselves. And so that was a good gig. But you know what, so time went by a little bit, and last week, and I'm going, I seen that music band advertising that they've got their slot ready for summer at the 572 Social. They even promoted my name on there a little bit. I'm thinking, well, gosh, I haven't gotten a call from these guys to, I just wanted to find out if they have the dates, any schedules out yet, because I think we're supposed to get a little something this weekend, like possibly maybe a little rain or a little dusting of snow. I think for like a day and a half, and then it blows out, and then things are going to warm up. So spring is pretty much here. It's a beautiful day today. But anyway, so I'm going, wow, they haven't called me. So I decided to throw Rick as one of the owners of the 572 Social, and I gave him a call. I texted him, and I said I just wanted to find out if he had a schedule together for summer or whatever. And so he got back to me. He said, all my weekends are booked up. And I went, okay, all right. And then he says all the weekends are booked up. He goes, but then I have the 24th open, May 24th, a gig available. But I read it, so I go, okay. I go, yeah, fine, I'll take it. I was real short with him because I was like, what the fuck? I'm not going to be playing there this summer, and or hardly. And then I looked and read the text again. This is when you need to be careful. Read your texts or emails very, very carefully when it's regarding a gig, when you got a place to play. So just make sure you read very carefully. Just try to learn from my mistakes. I'm like, And so then I noticed it said, what did it say? I don't even have my phone with me. It said Fridays, plural, but it said the 24th, so I didn't see he was talking about every Friday, and I thought it was just that one Friday. So I got back to him and I said, hey, is it just that one Friday, or do you want me every Friday? He says, every Friday. I says, beautiful, I'm in. Boom. I said thanks again. So yeah, so I've got that for the summer. That's nice. And I don't have to rotate, because you guys know that I do 2 Saturdays out of the month at the Moose, and then in between I do the Saturdays at the 572 Social. Well, anyway, so being that it's moved on Friday, which is a great thing, because some Saturdays, if something big comes up, a good paying gig, not likely, but if it does, I'm open twice a month for it, 2 Saturdays out of the month. So, and then I'm also working on, they got me every Thursday night at the Rusty Bull Rusty Bull Roadhouse in Apple Valley on the 18 there. So anyway, so I'm there every Thursday night, which is kind of cool. Just do 2 hours though, which is fine. But I want to see if I can get them to get me to bump it up to 3 hours. I think they need to do that. But I think they're just trying me out. I've already did one gig there, and the night manager, said she got a really good response from a few of the locals that were inside in there that night. Okay, cool. So anyway, so yeah, things are kind of turning around. Remember, I was getting slow, worried about the economy, and I am still worried about the economy. God knows what it's going to be like this summer. You know, they're still got skiing open on the mountain here, and they still got skiing open, and that's kind of light. Usually when they have skiing open, it's busy on the weekends, and it's pretty light right now. So yeah, I don't know, man. Gas prices are going up. I'm not going to get political, but you know, just think about those things. Gas is going up, food's going up, so it costs more to do everything now. Anything you want to do, whether you're trying to do something that is not really costly, going down to the river, going down to the lake or whatever, it's not going to cost anything to go down there. Well, it does in gas, but you know, unless it's around the corner, you're cool, but you still got to get in the gas and drive down there. It's tough right now. So it'll be interesting to see. Politically, things are getting really crazy right now, man. That's just, and I think a good way, you know. I think these people are starting to realize what's going on in the White House right now, and it's not good. So anyways, that being said, I hope you guys are staying busy, and I hope you guys are getting your gigs lined up. This is the time to do it. This is also the time to go through your book. This is also a time to go through gear like this. Let me pump that up. Stuff like this. Clean it up. They got that what's it called? Something Talks, or it's on that. Oh God, what's the name of that? StuMac. StuMac sells it. It's a electronical cleaner. It's basically electronic cleaner. You probably get it anywhere, but this particular cleaner that they have is they have a couple different kinds. But the one that I got is a lubricant / cleaner, because on these buttons like this, the buttons on your TC Helicon, I've done that. I'll probably have to do it again right before we get started here for the summer, and get in there and squirt these buttons, get them going in and out, just give them clean the contacts a little bit, and clean that out. And this stuff here you can squirt right in the 1/4-inch jack. Just squirt it, give a little squirt in there, put your 1/4-inch cable in there, go in and out of color. Just make sure everything's cleaned out and everything's making good contacts, stuff like that. So make sure you guys take care of that stuff. The reason why I have this out here, you know, I told you guys, yeah, I'm not quitting my solo career. I'm going to keep that going. That's my main foundation. But I am interested in working with some other guys and other music makers, and see if we can make some good noise, you know, like get a little blues band together or something like that, you know, I don't want to get into a band. I don't want to start a band. And apparently I'm taking the bull by the horns. This is basically, I'm putting this kind of together and lining everything up. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm doing that, but I'm just gonna stick to real cool bluesy type songs, you know, some Hendrix and just some good old blues, you know, Howlin' Wolf. I mean, just cool blues songs. I mean, even contemporary kind of blues. Just stick to more of the blues sides. Nothing real crazy or anything. I just want to have fun, because I really want to I want to break into my Stratocasters. I haven't really, you know, when I was with the band a few years back, before I started my solo thing, I played some of you guys might know, I had a White Falcon Gretsch, a Gretsch White Falcon, which I loved. That thing was bitchin'. So that was a good all-around guitar. I couldn't really get into blues and stuff like that. And I mean, you know, if that kind of guitar, that big hollow body, they had a 17-inch bout on it. Anyway, so that's the one I traded in for the 74 Strat, along with some other stuff he gave me. But anyway, so yeah, just wanted to tell you guys to take care of your gear. So this is the gear. I ended up having one of these, and this is what I'm going to use for the blues band. I'm going to start here. It's a Jimi Hendrix pedal. Okay, and it probably says it backwards there or upside down. I'm not sure. Is it upside down? Anyways, it's a big metal foot pedal. It's got everything in it. It's got all the major Jimi Hendrix sounds from the Foxy Lady, Little Wing, all the settings he had to that. So they took like those 5 main settings that Jimmy used and put them in this pedal. This pedal is badass. I'm not a huge Digitech fan, but this pedal is pretty bitchin'. But this is the weird thing. So the cat knocked my pedal off my desk. This thing right here, actually this exact one. And so it was plugged in. I left the jacks plugged in. This here, it's by Digitech too. It's just a foot switch, 3-way. One's mode and then down and up. And it's a simple switch, and it goes into here, right there. Okay, get a short little patch cord, plug it in there. That way I don't have to bend down and fart with these settings here. And this is the main setting to go to. The one at the end here is the main setting that goes to, like the first one is Purple Haze, and then I think then this is the clean channel. It's just got some cool settings in here, good tones. I just kind of like the tones. And plus through the Marshall, I've been practicing through a little monitor and plugging it in and just plugging it in a little monitor in the trailer. But I don't really have room to set up the Marshall and run it through the 2 speakers. But anyway, so yeah. So instead of bending down and switching to what setting you want it on each song, plug in the foot switch on the side and do it all here from the foot switch. So this is a setting. On each setting, it has 2 settings within it. So you can hit that to do overdrive or a wah, and then this will go to the different tones that Jimmy uses. So it's a pretty cool little pedal. I'm just really digging. So what happened was my cat knocked off. I had taken it up off the floor. A couple of the cables were still plugged in, and it came off the desk, and this thing, well, I heard a big clunk. You know, I'm in bed. My bed's right around the corner from it. I heard a big clunk, and then, so I didn't think anything of it. I probably thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. So I did unplug it, because I noticed 2 jacks I had a couple cables plugged into it, pulled them out. Then 2 days later, I decided to fire this up and practice the song, because I'm learning that song. I'm doing 2 different versions of this song. One song I've added to my acoustic solo set, which is Like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. So I've got that going on, and then I'm using, then I'm also doing Like a Rolling Stone in Jimi Hendrix's version. I don't know if you've heard that, but he does very interesting chord structures in there in that song, and all the little fill-ins he does in between in that song, Like a Rolling Stone. And I'm sure some of you guys might have heard it. He gets on the mic. It's at Monterey, and it might be the only recording of that song. And he says something about he starts the song off, you know, and then he says, "I'd like to, do a song here. It's about 5 or 6 minutes long. Song by Bob Dylan, called Like a Rolling Stone." And he says that's his grandma over there in the corner or something like that. I know some of you guys have seen that footage. You can see it on YouTube. And listen to that version. I love that. He slows it down and makes it more bluesy. So yes, I've learned that song. I already got that one down. So I learned that, and then I learned Bob Dylan's version, which is obviously the BPM on it's a little bit quicker. So yeah, so I've been doing that this week. But so I fired this thing up last week, and it worked for a second, and then it buzzed out and just fried out. I went, oh my God. And guess what? They don't make these anymore, which is a bummer. So I'm thinking, I go, well, maybe I'm going to have to just do it like the Jimmy way. In other words, get that round fuzz pedal that he used, and get a Crybaby, a Vox, and then get a Univibe, you know, and stuff like that, you know, or whatever. I didn't want to have to do all that. All that's built in here. And then if I have my, with this, and then I could just run, and I don't even run I mean, I use this for the wall, the pedal part, but, and there's different tones you can get actually using the expression pedal. You can get different tones on certain settings, but you run it all from here. So it's just great. I love it. I think it's going to work out good. I hope it does. We're having our first rehearsal as a trio, and I already gave Bruce, we found a bass player, and he seems to be a good guy. His wife had passed away like not that long ago, like over a year ago or whatever, and his wife had passed away, so he's been kind of in the slums a little bit. He's a Harley mechanic, but he plays bass. So I got together with him one time, and yeah, he knows how to play bass. It's his character as we go on. I hope that he's going to be okay, and he seems like a laid-back kind of guy, and that's what I'm looking for. I don't need no egos. I tell everybody, leave that shit at the door. Just to get together and have fun. That's what it's about, have fun. And then if we get a chemistry going and it seems to be okay, then we take it a little step further and just have more fun, right? That's how I'm gonna attack the band situation that I'm in, or that I'm starting. So anyway, so that's about it, guys. I just wanted to go over that. So, oh, I didn't finish telling you. So this thing fried out on me, and I went, oh no. So I get online, check this out. I get online, and I'm looking, and there's a few used, they're all used. They don't make these anymore. Brian, I think they make a pedal. Digitech also made a pedal just like this, but it was Brian May, I think the lead guitar player of Queen. So they have a pedal with all his effects that he uses with his Voxes and his homemade guitar and all that. So, but anyways, they do not make these anymore. So I got online, and I think I got this for like $75, $100, something like that used. So I get online, $400 used. They're averaging anywhere from $300 to $400. That's with the box, with the manual, little page manual, and the box, and everything's got to be in good condition. I guess you can get like $400 for these. I don't know. There doesn't seem like they're selling, but I could not believe it when I saw the prices that were that high on these pedals. Oh shit! There's another one on there that I'm gonna probably. So I ended up buying this other one from this pawn shop, whatever. I think I bought it on eBay. Yeah, I bought it on eBay or Reverb, one of the two. Anyway, so it might have been Reverb. Yeah, I bought it on Reverb. So, anyways, I bought it. So I have another one of these. Okay, and it works great. Everything's fine on it, but I'm keeping it on the floor. I'm not going to drop it. Apparently, I actually took this one apart, and it seems to be put together pretty damn sturdy. I don't know what happened. So I'm keeping the pedal. Maybe I can come across an electronic guy that can maybe repair this, maybe somehow. I don't know. But there was another one. It's down to $150, and I think I might blow the trigger and just get a backup for this, because I got a feeling this pedal is going to work out great for me, this Jimi Hendrix signature pedal. So with all his settings on it, I just love his tone, you know. I mean, I'm not going to be doing a bunch of Jimmy songs. I mean, I'll do a few, but it's not going to be all Jimmy. It's just going to be blues and, you know, whatever. But anyway, so just wanted to catch up with you guys and see how it's going. Apparently, I don't know yet, but apparently I'm monetized now. So we'll see how that goes. There's a thing, Google really owns YouTube now. So there's AdSense that you have to sign up, which I did. I had signed up on, but I don't think I had finished it. It's got my card on there, and I think my ID, that passed. Everything was complete, so I think I'm done with everything, but I think it's like but they don't pay out until you make $100 or more. They pay out, then they'll pay out. So, but anyway, so I'm not really making any money, you know, on the channel. So not enough to be paid out monthly. So probably like every 3 months I'll get $100. So that's where I'm at right now. But anyway, so if you could find it in your heart to help out on the channel, donate to my tip jar if you can. That sure does help. Also, hit the subscribe button, or if you're not subscribed, subscribe, dude. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not gonna come back and haunt you, for Christ's sakes. And then also there's a bell I guess you're supposed to hit or something. Hit the damn bell, okay? Dinner time's ready, so hit it. So that's it on that. But I want to thank you, all of you guys, for the support. Also, I want to thank, trying to remember the name of the email, and I don't remember the name of it. You know who you are because you donated last week. I just want to thank you for the donation. You know who you are, because you're the only one I got last week. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that donation, that $10. It helps, and you have no clue. So I wanted to thank you for that. And then also, you guys, be safe out there. There's a lot of, I'm not worried about you guys getting to your gigs and stuff, but there's a lot of dumbasses on the road. So watch those freaking idiots. And then what else I want to tell you? Gosh, keep soothing those souls and bring smiles. Get the bookings done. Like I said, this is the shoulder right now. I think I got a couple comments on the thing. You guys were saying that you guys are pretty busy right now. A couple of you said that you were just slam busy. God bless you. Good for you. If you're that busy, it's a blessing. So, and if you are that busy, let me know so I can borrow $50, and then we'll go from there. I'm just kidding. So anyways, you guys are all rock, and I want to thanks for all the support, the comments, and the thumbs up. Yeah, I forgot about that thumbs up thing. Thank you for those. For the love of God, you guys are just awesome. I love this community. I want to keep it rolling. Still going to be the solo thing, but I will share stuff with you about the band. I will share stuff to you about my home recording and stuff like that, if you guys are interested. Let me know if you guys are interested in hearing about my home recording, and if you guys want to hear anything about the little blues band I'm starting. And matter of fact, our first rehearsal, or to get together to see how we fill each other out, will be Sunday. Who knows, maybe I'll bring the camera with me and get a tiny little bit of footage of it, right? All right, you guys, peace out. Take care of each other, man, and get the gigs booked, and soothe some souls. Ciao for now.